Books are closed. Today we are doing lesson 5, 1 and 2 step comparison problems. So guys, let's solve multiplicative comparison word problems. All right, here's our warm-up. It is called Which One Doesn't Belong? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. And what page is this on? 22. So we're looking at page 22. Which one doesn't belong? And then we'll share in a couple minutes. All right, raise your hand. Which one doesn't belong? Okay, Hadley.
I think it's just a trick question, and I think all of them really, because I think that the first one doesn't belong because it's like a full diagram and it's all filled out, and then the next one is like an equation, and then the next one it's a diagram, but it isn't like all the way filled out, and then D is like written in like letters.
So maybe all of them don't belong because they're all different. Okay, maybe. Right? Delaney, what do you think?
I think A because it's kind of like C, but like it is filled out and it doesn't have like the line at the bottom that says how much total.
Okay, so maybe that one because it doesn't tell you the total. Okay, Madeline, what do you think?
I think B because it's the only one that has the answer.
So B because it's the full equation, it's got the factors, and it has a product, doesn't it? What do you think, Kate?
I think C because it's the only one that doesn't have a full diagram.
Okay, the diagram is not complete, is it? We've got all these dotted lines, which are kind of like a mystery, right? Okay, maybe. Kira?
I agree with Hadley, and I think A because it's complete. B because it's like a multiplication equation.
Okay.
Because it's not complete, and B because it's words.
Yeah, so D is words. Okay, so maybe. One more. All right, Quinn.
I think it's B, C, and D. D because it's the only one in word form. C, it's not finished. And B is the full equation.
Okay, and A, maybe A does belong because it's got all the boxes filled in. Okay, guys, do you think there is more than one correct answer? Yes. But I like your thinking. Okay. Okay, so how does each representation, let me erase all of my marks. How does each of these representations show an unknown amount? Coral.
So A, it doesn't have the answer.
Okay.
And 6 is that we don't know where we got the unknown. And on this one it doesn't finish the problem, and this one we don't have the times as many.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. What is the unknown in each representation? What is the unknown in each representation? Turn and talk. 3, 2, 1. Raise your hand to share. What is the unknown in each representation? All right, Cade.
The one in A is
one in B is we don't know where they got the numbers from.
Oh, okay. Because we don't have a diagram.
Yeah. In
Okay.
C, the diagram isn't full. And in D, it doesn't tell us how many times as many it is.
Okay. All right. Yes, Brooks.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at our launch. So put your pencil down. Eyes are up here, so I know you're ready. Okay, we're talking about a book fair. So, ironically, we have our used book fair coming up, right? So for this year's book fair, a school ordered 16 science books and 6 times as many picture books. What is this story about? What is this story about? Raise your hand when you know. About 7 of us know, and the others have no idea. Let's read it again. For this year's book fair, a school ordered 16 science books and 6 times as many picture books. What is this story about? Keep them up when you know. What is it about? I'm just waiting for 2 more people. Raise your hand when you know. Gabriella, what is confusing you? This year's book fair, a school ordered 16 science books and 6 times as many picture books. What is that about?
Yes.
Do you know, Maya? Okay, somebody help these girls out. Delaney, what is this story about?
It's like that this school is having a book fair, and it's like they're ordering books.
That's literally it. It's about a book fair. Okay? That's it. So for this year's book fair, a school ordered 16 science experiment books and 6 times as many picture books. Last year, the school ordered 4 times as many picture books and 4 times as many science books as they did this year. Name the quantities we can count in this situation. What can we count? Literally. That is all I'm asking. Raise your hand when you know. What can we count? Vivian, what can we count? My goodness. Quinn, what can we count?
I just forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, no. Jerica.
We can count how many books they ordered altogether.
Okay. What else can we count? Kaylin. The numbers of books. Gage.
5, 16.
Okay. Brooks.
How many science books they have?
Holy cow, you guys. We can count how many science books. We can count how many picture books. We can count how many all together. We can count science experiment books. Okay, I don't know if we're tired or what, but we need to get with the program. Okay, that question was not that hard. Okay, launch. Again. For this year's book fair, a school ordered 16 science books and 6 times as many picture books. Last year, the school ordered 4 times as many picture books and 4 times as many science books than they did this year? How many picture books were ordered this year? Is that question 1 on your activity?
Yeah.
Why is this part of the launch? Okay, and then number 2, you'll figure out how many picture books were ordered last year. And number 3, how many more science experiment books were ordered last year than this year? Okay, so do you guys just have 3 questions?
Yeah. And then it's number 2.
Yep.
Okay, and then it's activity 2. So you're going to go do 1, 2, and 3 with your math partner, about 10 minutes. So let's start with number 1. How many picture books were ordered this year? Raise your hand. Tell me what you got. Okay, Aubriella, what did you get? 96. How did you get 96?
I did 16 times 6.
So 16 times 6. So where did you get 16?
From the science books.
Oh, and then it was times 6. Okay, so I want you guys to watch this. I haven't taught you the traditional multiplication algorithm. Okay? One way to easily multiply is to break apart your 2-digit number. I can break it into tens and ones. So I could take 10 and then 6, right? That would make 16. And I could do 10 times 6 and 6 times 6. And then add the answer. So everybody, what's 10 times 6? 60. And what's 6 times 6? 36. Then I can easily add those. What's 0 plus 6? What's 6 plus 3? 9. So 96 is correct. I have this picture in my way, but did you label yours books?
Yes.
Okay, pretty soon I'm going to mark your answers wrong if you don't label them. Okay. Now, let's look at number 2. How many picture books were ordered last year? What did you get? Okay, Riker. You got 384. Raise your hand if you got 384. All right. Who would like to share how they got 384? Okay, Madeline.
I did 90 times 4, and then 6 times 4, and I added those together to get 384.
So, hold on. Were you taking 96 times 4? Okay, so I'm guessing 96 because in question 1, we figured out 96 picture books, right? But then last year was 4 times as many. So 96 times 4. Okay, everybody, what is 4 times 9?
36.
And then I add my 0, right? Everybody, what is 6 times 4?
24.
Okay, then I can add my 2 products. What is 0 plus 4?
4.
6 plus 2?
8.
And 3 plus nothing.
3.
So 384 picture books. Is that what you guys got? Good. Okay, now we're going to look at number 3. All right, let me make room. Okay, how many more science, and it says experiment. I think that's a typo. How many more science books were ordered last year than this year? Keston.
48.
How did you get 48?
I subtracted the 64.
Okay, who can tell me? How did you get 48? Emma.
I did 16 plus 16.
You did 16 plus 16?
Yes, 16. Yeah, sorry. And then I got 32.
Perfect. Okay.
32 plus 32.
Oh, some doubling action. And what does that give you?
64.
Okay.
And then I did 64 minus 16.
So 64 represents 16 minus 4 or times 4? 4 times as many. And you subtracted what?
64 minus 16.
Okay. 4 can't take away 6. What is 14 minus 6? 8. Very good. And 5 minus 1 is 4. 48. Raise your hand if you got 48. Okay, make sure you have labeled it. Science books. Questions? Jace.
I did it a different way.
You did. How did you do it?
I did 16 times 4, or which equaled 64, and then I minus 16.
Right, because we knew there was just 16, right? And did you get 48?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Keston.
I did this. I was gonna say what Jace did. I just got the 64. I had here was for picking.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's let's talk about this. How is this problem different from other problems we solved in this unit? How was this one different? Turn and talk with your neighbor. The question back.
We didn't have to draw a diagram.
You know that. I didn't even think about that. You did not have to draw a diagram. Could you have drawn a diagram if you wanted? Yeah. Certainly. How else was this problem different? All right, Kate.
There's like bigger multiplication because the other one was just like 5 times 2 and stuff.
Bigger multiplication. What else? All right, Brooke.
They're 2-step problems.
Guys, these were 2-step problems. It wasn't 1 step and you're done. Some of these you had to do 2 steps to get your answer. Did you guys notice that? It was a little bit more thinking, a little bit more work. All right, activity 2. You have 2 questions, and it's talking about the book fair again. Get with your math partner about 10. So, guys, voices are off so we can hear. All right. If you need to make corrections, okay? So, number 1, at the book fair, they collected $13 Tuesday morning and 8 times as much as that in the afternoon. Question number 1 was kind of a trick because you had to figure out Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon. Then you had to add together. So how much did they make Tuesday morning, Hadley? $13. Guys, that is straight from the problem right here. So we know they made $13 in the morning. How much did they make in the afternoon?
104.
How did you get that?
Because it says they made $13 Tuesday morning and 8 times as much on that in the afternoon. So in the afternoon, 13 times 8 would equals 104.
Okay, so if you multiply 13 times 8, I would break that into 10 and 3. Is that what you were raising your hand for? And then add those, right? Okay, and then that would give you 104.
And then you had to add the 13.
But you're not done, are you? Because the question is, how much did they make on Tuesday? So then you had to take 104 plus 13. And what do you get?
117.
So your answer, that's correct. Your answer should be $117.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did you guys get that? All right, I'm going to erase it and we're going to do number 2. Number 2 is another trick. Okay, these are 2-step problems, you guys. Number 2, on Thursday, Mai purchased a biography for $16 and a comic book for $3. That day, the book fair's amount of total sales was 9 times as much money as Mai spent. What was the amount of total sales for the book fair on Thursday? Okay, Kara, what you get?
What I got was 171.
Okay, but how did you get that?
I got it by first writing down the question. Well, like 19 times 9 equals n.
Hold on, how did you get 19?
Oh, how I get 19. Well, how I got 19 is I read it again and I saw 16 and 3.
Oh, so she got 2 books, right? So the first step is that you had to add those.
Yes, I am.
So I should see where you've written down 16 plus 3 is 19 because we want to show our thinking.
I did that.
Okay, then what was your second step?
My second step was I added it 9 times.
You added 19 9 times, or did you multiply them? You could add them 9.
I added them.
You did. Well, that's a whole lot of addition. How did you solve it, Hadley? Because we had 19 times 8, right?
Yeah.
How would you solve that? That's an 8.
It was 19 times 9.
Oh, times 9. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, times 9.
What did you get here? I don't know. I get.
So let's break it apart and let's see who's right.
I did 16 and some 19.
Oops, oops, oops. Okay, could we break 19 into 10 and 9 and do 10 times 9, 9 times 9, and add those? So, guys on the carpet, what's 10 times 9? 90. And what is 9 times 9?
81.
Then I just need to add. So what's 0 plus 1?
1.
What's 9 plus 8?
17.
What's my answer?
171.
They made $171. All right. That was also our synthesis. Okay. Go ahead. I want you to go do your cool down.